Okay, we're inside the garden, and these are the new beds we put in this year. Redid them. The green beans are coming up nice. Looks like most of those eggplants that were in there drowned. Put some marigold in there and some honeydew melons. And I know I'm going to get a late harvest. Hopefully next year I'll get everything planted early. Luckily I had the seedlings in the greenhouse. There's just so much we've got to get done. And yeah, we need to mow. There's hot peppers all the way down to the trellises. And then there's grass and cucumbers. Oh, there's just so much to do, and I didn't even get all this done. And then hot peppers down here. And I went ahead and just put the plastic down, and I'm gonna roll the plastic back, and then as I'm cleaning the tubs and getting them planted, all the hot peppers will go down, be on there. All these are gonna be tomatoes. I just got to roll out the plastic, get this post in, the panels up. These over here got planted early, they're doing okay. I got these done. And then the wind blew them up over these. These are all the paste tomatoes. And then it looked like it killed them. So I got some more in the greenhouse. So I'll have to count, because I'm supposed to have 10 varieties of each. So there should be 40 tomatoes on this row. But we got those in late. Haven't got the plastic changed. I'm going to have to poke a few little holes with the wires so that the water will drain. We don't need standing water, but I just can't fight the Bermuda, so I wanted to plant in these. I didn't even get done on that side. We just have so much to do. I'm so behind trying to build those beds and take care of the greenhouse, take care of the mowing, the orchard, the replanting, fruit trees, berries, all kinds of stuff. It's just a lot of work. We have a lot to do here. So these beds have held up really well. I know last year, you remember, we flooded and they burst open, and oh, it was a mess. So this year, I built them sturdy and my husband braced them, which this one, uh-oh, I'm gonna have to poke some holes down in that plastic to release that water. Onions and beets doing really well. All of those are doing really well. I walked through there, I just missed that one. See, those were just planted a few days ago. The seedlings I had in the greenhouse. And then I picked a few tomatoes off that one vine laying there. A lot of the spinach didn't come up, so I'm gonna have to replant. We got to get the weed eater up here. He was up here the other day and it started raining, so he didn't even get to the back here. Some onions and beets. Weeds again. And grass and watermelon. So the watermelon's thriving. Potatoes, watermelon, and okra will be coming up. Hopefully the okra will shade a little bit, so when the potatoes are done, the watermelon won't cook. And then watermelon back here, but I only had like 4 of the little vines left, and then I filled the rest of this with okra. And I guess the okra is coming up, isn't it? That does look like okra coming up. I can't tell. Gotta get closer, I'm old. Yeah, that's okra coming up. Yay. And that was just planted a few days ago. Potatoes over there. And then I actually have a 5-gallon bucket still left to finish planting, but I stopped where that stick is. So it'll be staggered planting. That way you'll have staggered harvest. And then I have some heirloom varieties in a tub. And look at that. I planted those from seed. Those are looking really good. And then the tarragon. Yeah, I have a lot to do. We still have a lot to go. Next year will be a much better year with all the beds built. just got this one done the other day and hadn't got a chance to do a video on it. And it's hard to get. I need to do a video where we're actually building it. And then some of those didn't make it. And so I'm going to have to replant in the areas where it didn't make. But the only drawback to that is there's also, I intercropped. So I have a bunch of green beans coming up in between this whole bed. It's just not getting enough light, I don't think. So probably we'll weed it really good and then build that soil back up more up toward the top so we can get some more light. And hopefully it'll make it. Hope I don't forget to go get the wire to poke the hole in that bed. Oh, that's not good. That one's flooding too. I need to drain that and just go ahead and take it to the greenhouse. Because that bed back there flooded. And I did poke some holes in it though. And then I got these tubs. And then the wire here for some tomatoes for seed collection. You can see it flooded, but I poked some holes. So hopefully it'll be draining good. I guess it's draining. You can tell it's dripping off of here. You can see it kind of draining over that way. And it floods back through here. We normally got to kind of keep that cleaned up. But I wanted to plant back here. There's some wildflower seed that I planted for the butterflies. That's really doing good. This stuff back here may be getting a little, whoa, too much water. What happened here? Aw, looks like something come in to eat it. It's my compass plant. So it's a perennial, so I'll leave it alone. Maybe it'll bounce back. Sometimes when things come in and nibble, then it makes the plant tougher and stronger. I think I'm gonna knock that over. I put all this down because I do not want to try to mow back here. And the little snakies were back here. I want to be able to see them suckers. I won't mess with them. I just don't want to mess them with me, and I don't want to come up on one that's venomous. The other ones don't bother me. I've come up on bull snakes and stuff laying around. No big deal. They don't bother me. Tarantulas, I love them. I love seeing that stuff in the garden because they eat the pest. You want all that. So you can see all the basil seed I threw down in there too. That's all starting to come up, which is nice. That's a nice variety from Italy. I'm going to go ahead and have my husband kind of pull that mess back, put another tarp back, and go ahead and put a little bit more of this little fencing and some wires, and then do a few more tomatoes. But you can see where the water runs through here. So this is just that low spot. It's kind of cool. Look at the new green over there. This is where that fire burned all back here, so seeing the trees and stuff is nice again, instead of all the burnt stuff. Anyway, blueberries, a couple beds flooded. I thought I built them where they wouldn't flood, but I messed up on two. Anyway, that is all I got done because the weather and mowing and cleaning up the ice damage and the greenhouse and cooking and seed collecting and not getting a lot done. And Tom and I celebrated our anniversary the other day, 12 years. I'm very blessed to have him. He's very good to me. And I love him very much. I am really happy. I can't believe I'm this late planting tomatoes. But actually, you know, it's been cool. So they might actually do better, and I'll probably get a much better harvest planting them this late and letting it get warm where they'll thrive. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I still have a lot to do. I wanted to kind of show you what was going on, and I will catch y'all later.